There's a lot of trash over here. I just came through here just swinging fast, and I was getting a lot of targets here. A lot of spiders too. I'm not really into spiders very much. I was getting a lot of signals, but they're just mostly junk. That's a good one right there. I'll pop that one out. Oh, it's gonna get deeper. It's gonna be some big iron. It sounds really junky. What the heck is it at? Oh, dude, it's gonna be huge. I think so. I think it's gonna be very large. Nope, it's on the surface. Right there. Hopefully it's a coin, man. That would be awesome. Is that a coin ball right there? No. I don't think it's a coin. No, it did sound like one. I just don't see a coin ball in there anywhere. No. It already dropped out as something very small. Huh. I wonder what the heck happened there. Oh, it's right there. It's something very small. It's small. It's a little piece of brass. It's a little brass nail. Right there. Yep. It was just sounded junky anyway. Yep. More junk. Yeah, this is where the junk is at, man. Oh wow, look at this Fatsia plant. It's the paper plant. It's called the paper plant. It's called the Fatsia Japonica. It's in the Araliaceae family. It's it's Japanese. You know, you can go to Japan and you see them have these plants all over all the properties have these plants in front of them. It's in the Araliaceae family. It's watered too much right now. See all the yellow leaves right there? Yellow leaves right there? It might be getting too much sun. This one's flowering right now because they flower in the winter. Right there. They get like these little tiny beads and buds on them. See that right there? Little buds on them. Yeah, it's watered too much. Too much water. Or it's getting too much sun. There's a variegata down there. This one needs to be trimmed up a little bit. It's got a bunch of dead leaves that need to be trimmed off of it. A lot of those do. That one hasn't really been, they're not really maintained here. But these things can grow really fast. It's called the Yatsude in Japanese. That's what they call the paper plant, the Fatsia Japonica. There's several different subspecies of these, like Polycarpa. There's the species is Japonica, Japanese, basically the Japanese paper plant. It's a beautiful plant. It grows really fast. It needs fairly rich soil, not super rich soil. It needs a lot of shade. Here it does get a lot of shade from this tree in the summertime, but they don't like hot weather. They don't like they like shade. They like shade. Yeah, it's called the Fatsia Japonica, the paper plant. Yatsude, right here. This is Yatsude. Yatsude, right here, right there. 8. Hand, right there. And this one actually on the top, it's not like that. It has a little crook on the top there too. 8 hand, 8 finger. And in the ancient languages of Japanese, 8 is Hachi right now, you know, in the last couple thousand years before the Roman Empire. Fitsi was the number 8. Now it's Hachi. Hachi. There we go. There's a little botany lesson for you. A little Japanese lesson too. I love the Japanese culture, man. It's awesome. This is one of my favorite plants. I used to have a Polycarpa, the Aurelia Fatsia polycarpa, a really big one. It was probably about 6 feet tall, which is a pretty large for a polycarpa. The polycarpas don't get really tall. These ones can get 9 and 10 feet tall. You know, that's 9 feet up there. So there's a really large plant. I used to have several of them at my first home that I bought, and I planted, I propagated a couple of them, and you know, they're awesome plants, man. Well, there's a little bit of botany for you guys, if you guys are interested in botany. I really like plants. I'm a plant fanatic too. I have a lot of plants at home. I don't have a lot like I used to have, but in my old office at my work, my whole office was full of plants, man. I love plants, man. But I don't like poison oak. I don't think there's any poison oak out here. But, anyway, let's get back to metal detecting, not talking about botany right now. I want to get over the top lot. I can't get over that bush, but I'm over. I want to get over the top lot. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.